Hi guys, so team tune up for Build a Tower, Build a Team by Tom Wujek. So essentially this is a design challenge that Tom created where he goes to businesses and professionals and has them do like this collaborative teamwork assignment. And essentially the assignment is for them to build the tallest tower that they can that will support the weight of a marshmallow. However, they're given only spaghetti, yarn, and tape in order to do this. And so essentially the essence of like this activity is all about like collaboration, flexibility, and prototyping. So he goes on throughout the process to explain how some of the individuals career-wise who do the worst on this type of challenge are business school students or business graduates, right? And some of the people who do it the best and create the tallest towers are kindergartners. And then engineers and architects and stuff like that. But it's crazy. He like has this process where he believes that the reason why business school students typically do the worst is because they're taught throughout their entire educational career in their undergrad or in the professional world that there's only one right answer. And so they spend all this time making this one right answer, and then they go and they build their tower, and when time's done they go to put the marshmallow on, it doesn't work, it collapses, and they consistently build small towers is what Tom found. However, he goes with kindergartners, they start with the marshmallow and they build a small little tower, and they go, okay, cool, that works, let's add to it. And they build a little bit taller and they go, cool, that works, let's add to it. Or it doesn't work, and then they redesign it. And essentially his point was that kindergartners prototype things and they don't have a fixed image in their head of what their tower is supposed to look like. And so they take it one prototype at a time and they change it and they adapt it to try, and they consistently make tall towers, which is really cool. And then obviously engineers and architects do as well because they understand math and physics and engineering. But what the main message that I got from this, it's only like a 7-minute video. I highly recommend watching it if you want. But the main point that I got from this is that, especially when you're working in a team and in a group environment, kind of like we are right now for our policy brief, is that each one of us has our own individual projection of what our policy brief, for example, is going to look like, or our tower is going to look like. And that in order to be successful in a group environment, we can't stick to that idea in our head of this is what the policy brief is going to look like, and if it doesn't, we're going to fail, right? Tom's essence of what he was trying to share was that you have to be able to be okay with the idea that your tower is going to change, because ultimately with a group of people, hearing everyone's ideas and processing and allowing your tower or your policy brief to change and be manipulated is in fact good, which is really kind of interesting. So that way it's not just my idea that we're making, it's not my policy brief that I'm thinking about, it's our policy brief, it's our tower, and using that collaboration and flexibility and prototyping of what you're making. So my question for you, and please respond in the discussion board underneath this post, is has there been a time for you, it could be right now or it could be in the past, of a group assignment you had to do or a work project, anything like that, where you were working with a group of people and you had an idea of what your project was going to look like at the end, but you had to change it and prototype it and manipulate it throughout the process, and you made something different. And then how was that for you? Was it hard to let go of that and to allow other people's influence to come in? Was it easy? Were you like, this is great? So let us know. Let's talk about it and see kind of how we all think and process about how in a group project there's so many different ideas, and how we can each take and give a little bit for each other. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you in the discussion board.